Now we hook the outer. First hook up from the head. The head is hooked with apricot color. First loop stitch. 8 short needles. A loop stitch is a thread that loops around the finger twice. Hold the line with this hand. Crochet through the circle. Hook a coil over here. Crochet and hook another coil. Finish the 10 coils. This is a loop stitch. Then we hook 8 short needles. Short crochet thread. Go through the circle. Hook a coil over here. Now there are 2 coils on the crochet hook. Crochet and hook another coil. Finish these 2 coils. And that creates this V shape. It's just a short needle. We add the marker buckle. Second pin hook. Third stitch. Always hook 8 stitches. After the hook is finished, we will tighten the circle. The way to close the loop is to pull the thread first. See which of these circles is moving. This thread is moving. We'll just tighten this thread. As far as you can, it's not moving. When we're done, we'll pull this line through. Pull this until this line is finished. We'll cut this thread off when we're done. Each turn is to use a drawing pin. To finish the circle. Now we take off the marker. Here's the pin that marks the buckle. Crochet through the stitch. Hook a coil over here. Just bring this coil over here. This is a drawing needle. You need to use a drawbin every turn. To finish the circle. Because this stitch is not a stitch. So we cut it down. So it becomes very small. The second circle is made up of 8 pins. That's 16 stitches. 2 other stitches to hook 2 short stitches into the same stitch. Hook the short stitches here on the same stitch. We start each lap with a standing pin. Now let's hook a standing pin. Crochet needle. Bring a coil. Finish this coil. So this V shape is formed here. It's just a standing pin. And then we're here on the pin that we just pulled. Hook the first plus pin. 2 other stitches to hook 2 short stitches into the same stitch. First stitch. The same pin goes through. Second pin hook. She'll form. It's just a plus pin. It's 2 short stitches in the same stitch. We put a marker button here on the first stitch. As the first stitch of the second turn. Then we hook the second plus pin. Add the third needle. Always hook 8 plus pins. The second loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The third lap is made up of 8 groups, 1 short stitch and 1 plus stitch. That's 24 shots in all. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. One plus pin. 2 other stitches to hook 2 short stitches into the same stitch. That's the end of the first set. Then we hook the second group. A short needle. 1 plus pin. The second set of hook is alpha. Then there are 6 more groups. We'll hook it up together. The third loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The fourth lap is made up of 8 groups, 2 short stitches, 1 plus 1. That's 32 stitches. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. 1 plus pin. The first set of hook is alpha. Then hook the second set. 2 short needles. 1 plus pin. The second set of hook is alpha. Then there are 6 more groups. We'll hook it up together. The fourth loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the stitch. The fifth lap is made up of 8 groups, 3 short needles, a plus needle composition. That's a total of 40 stitches. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. 1 plus pin. The first set of hook is alpha. Then hook the second set. 3 short needles. 1 plus pin. The second set of hook is alpha. Then there are 6 more groups. We'll hook it up together. The fifth loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the stitch. Laps 6 through 11 are the same. Is to hook a short needle at each corner of the needle. Each round is 40 stitches. We'll start with a standing pin. Hook the first short needle where the lead is drawn. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short needle. This circle is full of short stitches. That's a total of 40 stitches. We followed this method until the 11th circle. Round 11 is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the stitch. Lap 12 is made up of 8 sets of 3 short pins and a reduction pin. That's 32 stitches. Let's hook a standing pin first. Now let's hook the first set. 3 short stitches and 1 reduction. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short stitch is a reduction stitch. Reducing stitches to pick the outer half of the 2 needle eyes. It's the eye of the needle. We'll pick the outside half. Hook a coil over here. Finish these 2 outer half stitches. Now there are 2 coils on the crochet hook. We'll hook another coil. Finish these 2 coils. The resulting stitch is called a reduction stitch. That's the end of the first set. Then we hook the second group. 3 short needles. 1 reducer. The second set of hook is alpha. Then there are 6 more groups. We'll hook it up together. Take off the marker on the 12th loop. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. We'll switch colors for lap 14. It's a short stitch for each stitch. That's 32 stitches. Now let's change the wire. Fold this thread a little. Fold in half. It forms this circle. Crochet to bring this loop over here. Pull the original wire tight again. We don't have to hook a standing pin here. Now let's go straight to the first short needle. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. We can put this hidden thread here, so you can hide the wire. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. Because we're going to have to use this wire later, 修划正 cut it off and keep it. The fourth short needle. Use this color all around the circle to hook the short needle. We'll hook it up together. Round 13 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The 14th lap is made up of 8 groups. A short needle. A reduction stitch is composed. That's 16 stitches. Loop 14 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Lap 15 is made up of 8 groups. A short needle. A plus needle composition. That's 24 shots in all. Now let's check the first group. Start with a standing pin. Hook another short pin. 1 plus pin. The first set of hook is alpha, then hook the second set. A short needle. 1 plus pin. The second set of hook is alpha. Then there are 6 more groups. We'll hook it up together. Loop 15 is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the stitch. Lap 16 is made up of 8 groups. 2 short needles. A plus needle composition. That's 32 stitches. Start with a standing pin. Now check the first group. 2 short needles. 1 plus pin. The first set of hook is alpha, then hook the second set. 2 short needles. 1 plus pin. The second set is finished. Then there are 6 more groups. We'll finish it together. Round 16 is alpha. Drop mark. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the stitch. Laps 17 to 25 are the same. First, use the thread of this color to hook 13 short pins. Start with a standing pin. Hook the first short needle where the light is drawn. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. Always hook 13 short pins. This is the 13th needle. We'll switch on the 13th stitch. Change the line right here. Leave enough line behind here. Jump pull this line. Then crochet directly. Bring it in a loop. This will complete the wire change. In twin, we use this apricot colored thread to hook 6 short stitches. This is the 6th short pin. Let's start here. Switch back to the dark khaki thread. Crochet hook a coil brought over. This will complete the wire change. Let's pull this color string tight again. And then we use this color line. Finish the remaining 13 short pins. Loop 17 is over. Remove the mark buckle at the mark buckle position. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. We did the same thing to lap 25. Take off the marker when the hook is finished on turn 175. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Round 25 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Lap 26 is by. Use this color thread to hook 14 short stitches. Change the color of the thread and hook for short pins. Then switch back to this color and hook 14 short stitches. That's 32 stitches. Let's draw first. We'll start with a standing pin. Hook the first short needle where the lead is drawn. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. Always hook 14 short pins. This is the 14 short pin. We'll start the wire change here. Then use the thread of this color to make for short stitches. This is needle number 4. Let's switch back to the original color. Then use the thread of this color to hook 14 short stitches. Round 26 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle, and after drawing, tighten the stitch in the circle. All 27 laps. It's a line of this color. Hook a short needle at each corner. That's 32 stitches. Start with a standing pin. In the first, hook the first short needle where the lead is drawn. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. These two circles are all short stitches. That's 32 stitches. We'll finish it together. Loop 27 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Lap 28 is made up of a group. 2 short needles. A reduction stitch is composed. That's 24 shots in all. Now let's check the first group. Start with a standing pin. then hooked her short pins, 1 reducer. That'll finish the first set. Then take the second group. 2 short needles, 1 reducer. The second set is finished. Then there are 6 more groups. We'll finish it together. Run 28一收费. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Lap 29 is made up of 8 groups. A short needle, a reduction stitches composed. That's 16 stitches. Now let's check the first group. Start with a standing pin. Hook a short needle where the light is drawn. Marking buckle. 1 reducer. That'll finish the first set. Then take the second group. A short needle. 1 reducer. The second set is finished. Then there are 6 more groups. We'll finish it together. Loop 29一收费. Remove the mark buckle at the mark buckle position. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Lap 30 is made up of 4 groups. 2 short needles, a reduction stitch is composed. That's 12 stitches. Now let's check the first group. Start with a standing pin. 2 short needles, 1 reducer. The first set of hook is alpha. Then hook the second set, 2 short needles. One reducer. The second set is finished. Then there are 2 more groups. We'll finish it together. Round 31 收费. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this needle. Angle. Round 31 is to hook a short pin at each corner. That's 12 stitches. Start with a standing pin. Hook the first short needle where the lead is drawn. Marking buckle. Second pin. Keep the short needle hook. That's 12 stitches. Lap 31 收费. Drop mark. Buckle in the position mark buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the stitch. Lap 32 is made up of 2 short pins. 2 reducing pins consists of 6 short needles. That's 10 stitches. Start with a standing pin. 2 short needles. Two reducing pins. Six short needles. Round the 32 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the stitch. Lap 33 is made up of a short pin. 2 reducing pins. 2 short needles. Double injection. A short needle composition. That's 10 stitches. Start with a standing pin. Hook a short needle where the lead is drawn. Marking buckle. 2 reducing pins. Two short needles. Double injection. Two added stitches to hook 2 short stitches in the same corner. A short needle. That's the end of lap 33. We can keep stuffing the cotton. Lap 34 is made up of a reduction pin. 6 short needles. A reduction stitch is composed. That's 8 stitches. Start with a standing pin. Hook a reducer. Marking buckle. 6 short needles. One reducer. The hook is over on lap 34. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. We can keep stuffing more cotton in here. This tail part, we can hook it and stuff it with cotton. Lap 35. It's a reducer. To shorten needles, double injection. A reduction stitch is composed. That's 8 stitches. Start with a standing pin. One reducer. We can use this head if it's too tight. Kick it off. Hook this hard stitch out. Half of the second stitch. Marking buckle. To shorten needles. Double injection. One reducer. Lap 35 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. After stuffing the padded cotton, let's do lap 36. Lap 36 is made up of a reduction pin for short stitches and one reduced stitch. There are 6 needles in total. Start with a standing pin. Hook a reducer. This stitch will be tight. We can loosen it up a bit. Marking buckle. For short needles. One reducer. Lap 36 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Lap 37 is made up of a reduction pin. 2 plus and 1 minus. There are 6 needles in total. Start with a standing pin. Add another reducer. You can loosen this half stitch first. Marking buckle. Double injection. One reducer. Round 37 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle, and after drawing, tighten the stitch in the circle. We can go ahead and add a little more cotton. In this tail here. After stuffing the cotton, let's hook round 38. 38 turns are made up of a reduction pin. 2 short needles. A reduction stitch is composed. There are 4 needles in total. Start with a standing pin. Add another reducer. Marking buckle. Two short needles. One reducer. Round 38 is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the stitch. Leave some thread and wrap it in. We can go around the other half of this last circle. Sew it up so it'll make a nice closing. And then hide the thread. This completes the main part. Now let's hook the edge. Let's use this color line. The first loop is a loop stitch. 6 short needles. The first short pin here with the marker buckle. Second stitch. The third needle. Needle 4, needle 5, needle 6. Tighten this coil. Pull this thread in the hole. Cut off the wire ends. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The second lap is made up of 3 groups. A short needle, a plus needle composition. That's 9 stitches. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. 1 plus pin. 2 other stitches to hook 2 short stitches into the same stitch. The first set of hook is alpha. Then there are 2 more groups. We'll hook it up together. After this loop is done, we take off the marker. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. This is the end of the ear hook. We'll leave stitches. We're gonna hook another one. Now let's hook it up. Let's use this color line. First loop stitch. 6 short needles. First stitch. Marking buckle. Second stitch. Third stitch. Tightening coil. Cut off the wire ends. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Let's do 7 are the same. Is to hook a short needle on each stitch. Each round is 6 stitches. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. Hook 6 short needles all the way. We'll hook this way to the 7th circle. The The 7th 比赛法 Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Thread 7 chain. We're gonna hook the other one. Now let's hook the fourth with this colored thread. First up is the braid stitch up. Crochet through this thread in a turn. Form a coil on the crochet hook. Crochet hook a coil over. Take it through this coil. Pull this wire tight again. This is the lock stitch. We'll hook 5 lock pins. A lock stitch is a crochet stitch wound in a circle. Take it through this coil. She'll form this V shape. It's just a lock pin. We add the marker buckle. There are 5 lock pins in total. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Return to the 2nd lock pin. Pick half a stitch here. First hook 1 and add a needle. 2 add stitches to hook 2 short needles into the same stitch. We put a marker button here on the first stitch. Two short needles. One plus pin. That's the first shot. Pick this half, the half stitch on this side of the needle. Hook a plus pin. That's the end of the hook. We turn around and hook this side. Pick these half stitches. It's the other half of the needle that's left to hook. We compress this thread back. Convenient storage line. Now we pick this first stitch. Here. Add a half stitch. First hook 1 and add a needle. Two short needles. One plus pin. That's the end of the first loop. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Because this stitch is not a stitch. The second lap is made up of 2 sets, 2 short stitches and 1 reducing stitch consisting of 2 short stitches. That's 10 stitches. First hook a standing pin. Now let's hook the first set of 2 short needles. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. 1 reducer. To reduce the needle is to adjust the outer half of the 2 needle eyes. Hook a coil. Finish these 2.5 stitches. Now there are 2 coils on the crochet hook. Crochet with the second coil. Finish these 2 coils. This is a reducer. Then we hook 2 short needles. That's the end of the first set. Then we hook the second set of 2 short needles. One reducer. Two short needles. That's the end of the second loop. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The third lap is made up of 2 sets. 1 reducer, 1 short needle and 1 reducer. There are 6 needles in total. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Pick the outside half of the stitch. Pick the outside half of the next stitch. Hook a reducer. Marking buckle. A short needle. 1 reducer. That's the end of the first set. Then we hook the second set of a reducer. A short needle. 1 reducer. That's the end of the third loop. Press the marker button. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The fourth round is to hook a short needle on each pin. There are 6 needles in total. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. Third stitch. Hook 6 stitches all the way. Round first over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The fifth circle is 3 reduction pins. There are 3 stitches. Hook a standing pin. Pick the outside half of the stitch. Pick the outside half of the next stitch. Hook a reducer. Second reducer. The third reducer. The fifth loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. Thread teacher. That's the end of one leg. We're gonna hook the other one. Now we'll hook the nose with the black thread. First hand needle. Hook the braid pins. Go back to the first braid stitch and pick half a stitch here. Hook a plus pin. 2 add stitches to hook 2 short stitches into the same stitch. Pull and leave the wire. So the nose is complete. Now let's hook this little fish. Let's start with a line of this color. Let's hook the head part. First loop stitch. For short needles. This is a loop stitch. For short needles. First stitch. Marking buckle. The second needle. The third needle. The fourth needle. Tighten this coil. Cut off the bobbin. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The first lap is complete. The second lap is made up of 2 sets, a short needle, a plus needle composition. There are 6 needles in total. First hook a standing pin. Now let's hook the first group. Hook a short needle into the drawer. Marking buckle. 1 plus pin. The first set of hook is alpha. Then hook the second set. I show a needle. 1 plus pin. That's the end of the second loop. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. We're gonna switch to the blue line for the third lap. Hook the thread in. Pull the apricot thread tight. This will complete the wire change. There's no need to hook a standing pin here. The third lap is made up of 2 sets, a short needle plus the short needle. That's 8 stitches. Now let's hook the first group. Hook a short needle into the drawer. We can put these threads on a crochet hook. It hides you while you're at it. Marking buckle. 1 plus pin. 2 add stitches to hook 2 short needles into the same stitch. You can cut the thread. I show a needle. That's the end of the first set. Then hook the second set. I show a needle. One plus pin. I show a needle. The third loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The fourth to fifth lap are the same. Is to hook a short needle on each stitch. That's 8 stitches. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Mark buckle. Second pin. These 2 circles are all short stitches. We'll hook it up together. The fifth loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The sixth lap is made up of 2 groups, 1 short needle, 1 reducing needle, and 1 short needle. There are 6 needles in total. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook a short needle into the drawer. Marking buckle. 1 reducer. Reducing stitches to adjust the outer half of the 2 stitches. Crochet hook or coil. Finish these 2.5 stitches. Now there's 2 on the crochet. A coil crochet hook with a coil. Finish these 2 coils. This is a reducer. A short needle. That's the end of the first set. Then hook the second set. A short needle. 1 reducer. A short needle. The 6th loop is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The 7th lap is made up of 2 sets, 1 short stitch and 1 reduced stitch. There are 4 needles in total. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook a short needle into the drawer. Marking buckle. One reducer. The first set of hook is alpha. The second set of a short needle. 1 reducer. That's the end of the 7th lap. For round 8, we're switching to apricot ear hooks. We'll do it right here. Remove marker buckle. Switch and pull at the mark button position. I've tightened the old blue line. The 8th circle is after the fold. After I fold it in half here. Let's wait. The hook goes through these 2 symmetrical pins. It was for stitches. When we fold it in half, it becomes the stitches. Crochet through both stitches at the same time to hook. We're gonna hook 2. Medium long needle we need to hook on each one. You ditch here. 3 medium and long needles are hooked inside the same stitch. Now let's hook the standing pins. This standing needle is treated as a medium length needle. So here's the first stitch right there. All we need to do is hook 2 medium length needles. Make a loop of the crochet. Go through both of these symmetrical pins at the same time. So the 2 stitches are symmetrical. Hook a coil over here. Now there are 3 coils on the crochet hook. Crochet and hook another coil. Take all 3 of these coils. The result is a medium-length needle. Just add the hook with the 2 braid pins. Also act as a medium-long needle. So here's the stitch. We just need to hook another medium-length needle. Pull the thread up to where it once. The distance from the same horizontal line. Crochet winding. Take all 3 of these coils. So it's in the same stitch. 3 medium and long needles are done. And then we hook again. And the stitch here. Hook 3 medium and long needles into the same stitch. 1st stitch. 2nd stitch. This line has to be drawn the same horizontal length. The 3rd needle is drawn. If this fish is to be sewn with thread, subject speed, we'll leave a line. If you use viscose, we don't have to leave too much line. Then hide the thread. That's the end of the hook. Let's use the black thread. Split it in 2. Only 2 shears. 飞跃 mouth. Embroider V shape on the fish head. So the fish is finished. Now we hook the shells with the blue thread. Our shell is made of 2 pieces. Leave a long line on one side. Leave a line on one side. Now we've hooked a piece. Let's hook another piece. Loop stitch. for short stitches. First stitch. Marking buckle. Second stitch. Third stitch. The fourth needle. Tightening coil. Cut the Y end. Pull off the marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten this stitch. The second round is 3 extra pins. To add stitches to hook 2 short stitches into the same stitch. We have 4 short pins on the first lap. But in the second circle we leave 1 stitch and hook. Show its 3 hook and a needle. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first needle on the draw. Marking buckle. Here on the first stitch. Second addition. Add the third needle. That completes the second lap. This is open and close. It's not drawn. The second circle forms 6 short pins. Then we hook a standing pin. And then flip it over. Third loop of hook. The third loop is to hook a short needle on each pin. There are 6 needles in total. First stitch. Second stitch. After the hook is done, we hook a lock pin. This is where we want to leave the line. There's no thread left on that one. And then we take these 2. Back fold. Here's the back fold in half. I want you to hook the symmetrical place. 6 short needles. We lined up the 2 pieces. Crochet needle, pass through 2 symmetrical stitches at the same time. Hook short needle. This is the first short stitch. Second pin. There are 6 short needles in total. After 6 short hook, we leave a line. Disconnection. Reneedle. Sew the remaining 2 sides together. Asymmetrical stitching of 1 stitch to 1 stitch. When there's a tiny opening left, let's put in a little padding carbon. Let's put in a little padding carbon. And sew the side up again. We'll hide the thread when we're done. The shell is now complete. Now let's assemble this otter. First the ears are between the 4th and 6th laps. It's on both sides. We can draw the middle line first. The eyes are above lap 6 through 7. There are 8 stitches between the 2 eyes in the middle. The nose is above lap 7 through 8. Right in the middle. The hands are in laps 17 through 19. Twist sides. The corner is above the 27th circle. Angle we can refer to stitching this little piece of ground. These places will give him a more three-dimensional sense of movement. The spacing between the 2 corners is 2 pins. Now we're going to start stitching. Now let's sew the ears. Set up the position first. After filling, button lined. Cut off the thread. Now the nose is triangular. Here, we can tie this thread and hide it together. Put the string in. Following stitch. To keep this hand from sticking out, so we can put 2 stitches in here. Fake it. This depends on the effect you want. Then hide the line. Following stitch. The feet we just need to sew. Once we've got it positioned and oriented, show this line here. And then do the same thing with the hand. We keep it from going out. We can redirect it. One more stitch here. fish and shells, we can use viscose. You can also sew to the hand with thread. Now let's glue the eyes. Cut the tape to a sharp point, so you don't get too much glue. Then heat up. Let it melt. Don't touch too much. This completes the eye. Now let's use a black line to put a mouth on the Sea Otter. Connect this right below. There's no gap in the middle here. Three lines apart. Just add a vertical bar. Long whole line. And then we're going to draw the strands out with a black thread. All we need is 2 strands. Give him eyebrows and a beard. Add eyebrows above the eyes. Add a beard. Same thing here. Now we add blush to him. And that's it. We can add fish to it. Boy. seashell. Today we're going to hook the zada. We can also replace this fish with a shell.